Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Natalia, and on this channel we focus a lot on personal and career growth, specifically how we can improve that with our skills. And today we're going to talk about communication skills, specifically the 5 languages of love. Now, these languages do not only apply to romantic relationships, but they also apply in the workplace. So today we're going to discuss what kind you might be and how they apply to your personal but also work life. So what are the 5 languages of love? Well, it's actually based off of a book, which I will leave the link below. Essentially, what these languages are is how we like to feel and also how we give appreciation. Usually people fall between 2 to 3 of the 5 categories. Now, what are the categories? In no particular order, the first is words of affirmation, then there's acts of services, there's gifts, quality time, and then physical touch. We'll be getting into why it's important, which ones we are, and which ones our surrounding loved ones and co-workers are a little bit later. Words of affirmation essentially means that you're giving words to affirm somebody, to validate somebody. People who appreciate others in this way say, hey, I see your hard work and I want to tell you about it. To determine if you are a words of affirmation person, think about how you show appreciation to others. Maybe to your parents you say thank you a lot, or to your partner you compliment them a lot. Or maybe to friends you tend to be that person to validate other people's feelings a lot. This might indicate that you are a words of affirmation person. The next on the list is acts of services. Acts of services tend to appreciate others by doing things, especially things uncalled for. Let's say your parents tend to tell you, take out the trash, take out the trash. Now, some might not really do it right off the bat, but then there's others who will do it without being asked to. Yes, this is an example of kind of a chore, but the point here is somebody doing an act of service, whatever that means to that person, for someone else. This is showing appreciation through that action. Now, to determine if you're an acts of service person, think about how you show appreciation. Maybe you put gas in the car for your partner, or maybe you cook dinner because you know your partner is going to come home late at night. Things like this can indicate that you might show appreciation through acts of service. The third on the list is gifts. To indicate if you show appreciation through gifts, think about what you give to others. I have a very good friend of mine who is a gifter herself. She really shows that she knows who I am by including colors or themes of things that I like. She pays attention to the details of the gifts, and this really shows that she takes time to show appreciation through what she creates in her gifting. And then there's quality time. This is actually a very popular love language. It means that you give undivided attention to somebody else. This doesn't mean that, oh, let's go hang out with a bunch of friends. That's not necessarily quality time. Quality time is really one-on-one or with a small group of people where you can actively listen and give your attention to this person or people to show that you appreciate them by giving them your time. To show if this is your love language or your appreciation language, then think about how you show appreciation to your loved ones. Do you tend to plan date night or group trips together or weekend getaways or picnic in the park, especially in our circumstances today? This is probably a good indicator that you show appreciation through quality of time. Now, the 5th love language is physical touch, but for the purposes of this video, I will be skipping over it since we are going to be talking about the workplace. So for these reasons, I will be skipping over this love language, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. Now, why is this important? Well, let's start with the personal side. In relationships, what tends to happen is if we don't understand our friend or our partner, then we might be giving them the type of love or appreciation in the wrong language. For example, let's take these 2 people. If this person shows appreciation through gifts, then that probably means that they want to be shown appreciation through gifts as well. They want to be given gifts because that is what makes them feel special. Everybody has a right to feel special in their own way. Now, let's take this person, their partner, let's say. Since love languages are typically spoken about in romantic relationships, but it applies in every type of relationship. So let's take this person, their partner, and their love language is, let's say, acts of services. They like to clean the house, clean the car, put the gas in the car, things like that. And that is what they show appreciation. They show love like that. And they also would like it returned that way. Let's say person B planned some type of special event for person A. Person A, again, likes gifts. Let's say person B does not pay any attention to the gifts and really focuses on how they can make this person's life easier. Now, both people are in their right to show appreciation how they like and to want appreciation how they like. The problem is when we do not identify the people around us and their love languages, we might miss the target. Now, let's take it to the workplace. There are two main relationships we have at work. We're going to start off with the relationship between employee and manager. In this relationship, managers should really be encouraging the growth of their team. So when we are able to identify the type of appreciation we would like to receive, we can communicate that to our manager. That is okay. To say, hey, my best work comes from when I'm feeling appreciated, and this, and this is what makes me feel appreciated. That type of conversation is okay to have with leadership. That is what lays the foundation of trust and loyalty and a really healthy work environment. Now let's go over to the co-workers. This relationship dynamic is a little bit different, so it's actually good to identify what your co-worker languages of appreciation are so that you can give them appreciation. I think we all know that boosts of energy and appreciation are well needed in the work environment. Communication is so important for us to build so that not only can we articulate ourselves and how we are feeling, but then we can also help someone articulate that back. That channel of communication is what builds a really healthy relationship in your personal and work environment. I hope you learned something new and can identify your languages of love or appreciation. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.